Over the past few months, the Senate appropriations process has been a shining example of how things should work in Washington. These times are divided. There are closely divided chambers. But nevertheless, under the phenomenal leadership of Appropriation Chair Patty Murray and Vice Chair Collins, all 12 appropriations bills have been reported out of committee. This month, one of the top Senate priorities will be to keep the government open beyond the September 30th deadline. Both parties in both chambers are going to have to work together in a bipartisan way to avoid a shutdown. That is obvious. It may not be obvious to 30 crazy people in the far right of the Republican House, but it's obvious to everyone else. They can't just have it their way. I implore my Republican colleagues to follow our lead. Recognize that time is short to keep the government open. The only way to avoid a shutdown is through bipartisanship. Another priority over here this week will be AI. Tomorrow will be one of our first of several AI Insight forums. My colleagues, Senators Heinrich, Rounds, and Young, will join me in the first of a series of AI forums to bring leaders from inside and outside the industry to debate Congress's role in regulating AI. We'll have a balanced and diverse group at the table, not just those from tech, but AI experts and ethicists who spent years researching and advancing the technology. We'll have organizations representing labor and civil rights, the world of academia, defense, and so much more. So in terms of the people who are going to be critical of the big companies, it's not just some folks from the outside. It's going to be some of the best experts from the inside who have done that as well. All these groups together in one room, talking about why Congress must act, what questions to ask, and how to build a broad consensus for safe innovation is very exciting. And I think our members are going to very much learn a great deal from these forums. Because AI innovation must be the North Star in all we do. I'm talking about innovation in two ways. From a transformational sense, the kind of innovation that unlocks new cures for cancer and other diseases, improves education, protects our national security, increases our food supply, but also sustainable innovation, so that we may find many new and creative ways to protect against AI's risks and minimize the chances of this technology going off the rails.
Greetings, friends. I have good news to share with you this Tuesday. President Biden's American Rescue Plan has provided several states with additional funds to help Americans. With the rising prices of monthly expenses, lawmakers have decided to put millions of dollars towards new relief programs that will assist older adults and low-income households. My dear friends, you may be eligible to receive as much as $1,000 in direct relief money. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to find out if you qualify. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Several states have enacted new programs to help residents lower their dependency on fossil fuels. Homeowners facing financial hardships in the state of Georgia may be eligible for up to $50,000 in assistance via a new grant. The Georgia Mortgage Assistance is also funded with money from the American Rescue Plan Act. All eligible residents of the state of Georgia can receive one of three different types of payments. The first payment is a one-time mortgage reinstatement, so the lender can catch up on late payments. To be eligible, recipients must owe 3 or more mortgage payments from February 1st, 2020 and on. Residents could also claim a one-time payment to reduce the total mortgage loan balance. Another new program has kicked off in the state of Rhode Island, and it's currently offering $25 million in payments. Rhode Island launched a clean heat program to offer rebates to lower the costs of installing high-efficiency heat pumps. Households, nonprofits, and small businesses will be eligible to claim this rebate. The program is broken into 3 types of incentives: residential incentives, residential income eligible incentives, and commercial incentives. The Energy Rebate Program was first proposed by Governor Dan McKay in 2022 and was launched earlier this month. Governor McKay said in a press release, "Heat pumps are great innovations that provide not only heat during winter, but also cooling during the hot summer months." The $25 million program is made possible with funds from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. Applications opened on September 1st, 2023, and the program will continue until the funds are depleted. Most Rhode Island homes require heat pump systems with a capacity of 2 to 3 tons. Customers who use fossil fuel heating and cooling systems are eligible for $1,000 per ton for air source heat pumps and $1,250 per ton for ground source heat pumps. Also, more than $300,000 in financial assistance is available to Duke Energy Indiana customers who may be struggling to pay their energy bills. The funding is made possible through Duke Energy's Share the Light Fund. Qualifying Duke Energy customers can receive up to a $300 credit annually on their account. Also, dear friends, according to chief economists at some of North America's largest banks, the Federal Reserve is done raising interest rates and will likely cut them by roughly 1 percentage point next year. While the U.S. will probably dodge a recession, economic growth looks like it will slow down in the coming quarters, pushing up unemployment while reducing inflation. The chief economist at State Street Global Advisors recently told reporters, given both demonstrated and anticipated progress on inflation, many believe the Fed's tightening cycle has run its course. The U.S. Central Bank is widely expected to hold rates steady at its meeting next week, though investors are divided over whether it will follow that up with a rate increase later in the year. Unemployment is projected to rise to 4.4% by the end of next year, from 3.8% in August, while consumer price inflation is forecasted to ease to 2.2% from 3.2% in July. This past July, Fed officials raised interest rates for the 11th time since March 2022, leaving potentially one more rate hike on the table based on projections outlined in June. Those forecasts will be updated later this month. The Fed will hold its next policy meeting this September, and officials are expected to hold rates steady in the range of 5.25% to 5.5% to see if the inflation data continues to show cooling. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said at the Fed's annual economic meeting in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, that the Fed is in a position to proceed carefully as it mulls future actions while also leaving rate hikes squarely on the table. Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic said on August 31st that he does not believe interest rates need to be raised further, but that the central bank should hold them at a heightened level since inflation is still too high. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about our economy here in the United States? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my amazing and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dearest friends, thank you very much for joining me here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed day.